Apart from the unit, do you have any questions with the specifications? I-check lang po yung unit of measure. So while you're checking, we have the solar light, the other project. We proceed to the purchase and installation of solar lights of Benguet, that is bidding 2025-009 PR 250506 or 2025-01-014
ABC.
with an ABC of
1.5.
1,500,000.
Okay. ABCs.
Cost of bidding documents would be 5,000.
Numbers and then
And bids must be delivered to the Bids and Awards Committee on or before March 6, 2025 at 8:30 PST.
bid opening.
Or you can submit through,
Bid opening Monday.
I'm sorry, bid opening shall be on
March.
March 6, 2025, 9 o'clock a.m. at the second floor of Capitol Building, Lexington.
Tapos yung fifth to kailangan mo.
Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend at the address as stated. If to attend the opening of bids, physically no more than 2 representatives shall be allowed. We have meeting information for Google Meet as follows. And for any other informations, please refer to Mr. Ferdinand B. Torres, Head BAC Secretariat, with the following contact numbers. We have the following technical specifications.
Baka nasa online. Papasama mo ito sa part.
Solar lights compliant to green procurement. Light must be LED, energy efficient, and environment friendly. Installation including concrete, pedestal, and footings, and other civil works. Please see attached like post details, complete pedestal and footing details, warranty of 2 years for parts and services. Any questions?
Next na.
Sa online platform?
Ay, ito. Sir of your engineering.
From RC Enterprises. Good morning po.
Engineering.
Hello po, good morning po. This is Mafel from Ophir Engineering. Hello po. Hello po.
Tama?
Hello po. For confirmation lang po doon po sa specs ng ilaw, doon po sa 90 watts and 30 watts, ma'am, pwede po kaming mag-offer ng medyo mataas na watts?
Wait lang. Paulit po.
So,
Sa wattage.
Hindi din.
Sige ma'am, paulit po. RC Enterprises po. Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning po. Regarding po sa wattage po ng ilaw natin na 90 watts and 30 watts, pwede po ba kaming mag-offer ng medyo mataas na watts?
Yung voltage daw, 30 and 90 watts, pwede ba daw mas mataas?
At the same price sana yun.
Pwede.
Same price.
Same price.
Okay lang.
Balik niya at least.
Nabiglig sabi. Sige, sagutin mo.
Okay lang. Okay lang daw. Basta same price.
Si Mr. Chair.
Dito.
Sabihin mo lang.
Kaya ito.
Sir, okay lang magkanto. Basta same price. Lagi sa likod.
Minimum na yung light.
30 and 90. Wala.
Actually, narinig ka na.
From RC Enterprises. Clear po ba yun? Pwede daw po basta minimum of 30 and minimum of 90. And same price.
Tapos, ito. Ito yung isa.
Hindi nalagay ko na
Saka hindi siya magre-require ng another specs. Baka mag-require siya. Expect at the same price.
Tapos yung wattage na
Voltage lang.
Yun lang yung question niya.
And additional lang po, ma'am, for doon po sa poste din po kasi natin, nakalagay po doon sa 2 pieces na LED solar street lights dapat compatible sa existing. So, yung poste, ilan po yung bilang na isusupply? 25 pa rin po ba or 23 na?
23.
23 po.
Okay po. Ma'am, thank you po.
Welcome po. So, minimum.
Bagin ko, pati civil works na din.
May kasya pa po ba? Sir, wala na pong questions.
Yung isa. Nagtitinos sa akin. Sige, okay lang. Ayun.
So, going back to drugs and medicines.
Wait lang.
So, click tayo. This is for the technical specifications. We have items 1 to 18. We have your correction on number, item number 11 should be vial. Are there questions from the readers? So we have next item 15 to 36. Please note item number 30 should be vial and 36 should be ampule. Then we have items 37 to 39. And we have your items 40 to 55.
Mga ipulitin sila. Ipulitin mo mga talaga. Yun yung baka sa mali. Siguro mo kayo yun. Wala na question.
There are no questions.
Tony?
Sir, okay. Thank you.
Attorney.
For the solar lights, the color of the folders would be green. For drags and beds,
That would be blue.
Yun.
So, tapos na yung pretty conference. We'll now start with the opening of consignment ng drugs and medicine and medical supplies and nursing supplies. So, thank you muna for participating for these projects and we'll start the opening. Wala ka na po.
May kanya next po sila. Next po. Yung Sir RJ.
Basta yung presence or absence.
Ito muna i-present ko. Kailan ba yung nalin? Sir, present ko.
Okay mo.
For the drugs and meds, we have a total of 42 documents. For the first one,
Ikaw, ma'am.
For the first one, you have here Sanovex Pharmaceuticals. Receive on time and sealed. Letter of intent. Originally signed. For the registration, we have here API. Valid until April 2026. For the provincial permit, we have here receipt. For the BIR certification, we have here wholesale of pharmaceutical products. For the statement of ongoing and private contracts, originally signed. We have here the attachment, notice of consignment.
Ayan siya.
For the list of consigned items, originally signed. For the certificate of product registration, we have here samples of CPRs. And for the certificate of analysis, for the certificate of good manufacturing practices, we have here samples also.
Wait lang muna. Nawala.
For the omnibus form statement, we have here originally signed and sealed. And for the SPA, originally signed and sealed. For the tax clearance, expiry date until 2026. For the LTO, we have here drug distributor, valid until June 2027. And for the company profile and the manpower list. That's for the technical of Sanovex and for the price offer. We have here the consignment form. Electronic files. For Sanovex, we have here the consignment form and they not submit electronic file. for the price offer.
Wala siya dito?
Sanovex, yung E5, electronic file. Or may mga kaya may
Next one is
our SR marketing corporation. Receive on time and period.
Consignment.
Letter of intent of RSD originally signed. For the sex registration, we have here the for the provincial permit, we have here receipt to submit original book. For the BIR registration, wholesaling of and retail of pharmaceuticals, medical, cosmetic service articles. And for the statement of all completed and ongoing contracts, we have here originally signed. We have here the attachments. And for the list of items intended to consign, originally signed. And we have here the CPRs. And certificate of good manufacturing practices. And for the non-blacklisting, we have here originally signed and sealed. Tax clearance. Valid until April 1, 2025. For the license to operate, distributor, wholesaler, until May 2027. For the company profile and the manpower requirements. That's all for the technical. And for the financial,
Sample ko. Yun muna.
we have here the list
Sample.
of drugs and medicine. And we have the electronic files. That's all for RS. We have here Swelling Pharma Corporation. Receive online and sealed.
Serious.
Letter of intent from Swelling Pharma, original design. Okay, we have here the sex cert. For the provincial permit, valid until December 2025. For the BIR registration, wholesaler of medical and pharmaceutical products. For the ongoing pharma, we have here attachment all ongoing project. We have here list of items intended to consign. Originally signed. Attachment of CPRs. Certificate of analysis. And the certificate of good manufacturing practices. For the tax clearance, valid until May 15, 2025. And for the license to operate, the drug distributor, valid until August 2025. We have here the company profile, the manpower, and the authorized representative. We have here the price offer of solid pharma, the consignment list, originally signed, and we have the electronic file. That's for solid. For the next one, we have here Human Laboratories, receive on time, and marketing and sealing still. For Human Laboratory, we have here the letter of intent originally signed. We have here the certificate. Provincial permit valid until December 2025. For the BIR, manufacturer and retailer. For the list of completed and all ongoing government contracts. Originally signed. And for the list of items intended. Originally signed. We have here attachment of CPR and certificate of good manufacturing practices. We have here the omnibus sworn statement. Originally signed and sealed. For the tax clearance, valid until 2026 February. For the LTO, drug manufacturer, September 2025, and licensed as distributor, January 2030. You have here the company profile and the power list and authorized representatives. We have here the accomplished consignment form of Euromed. Originally signed, and we have here the electronic. Next one is the RBC and DC Corporation, receive on time and sealed. We have here letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the secrets. For the provincial permit, we have here the receipt to submit original copy. The BIR registration, retail of pharmaceutical, medical, cosmetics, toilet articles. We have here the list of all ongoing, originally signed. List of consigned items, originally signed. We have here the attachment of CPR, certificate of analysis, certificate of good manufacturing practice, and inclusion in the blacklist, originally signed and sealed. For the tax clearance, valid until September 2025. For the LTO, valid until June 2027. We have here the company profile, manpower, and the authorized representatives. For the price offer, originally signed, and the electronic copy. Next is the World Traders Incorporated, received on time and sealed. Letter of intent. For the letter of intent, the signature is electronic. Ilan po ba yun?
Ano siya, attorney? Dok, ma'am, okay lang yun? I-signature mo. Ay, sige.
Sige, tawagin natin.
Yan si, ano, si attorney. Okay lang daw.
Electronic signature accepted. We have here the text registration for the BIR, retail of pharmaceutical and wholesaling. And for the provincial permits, we have here the original copy. And for the tax clearance, valid until April 2025. We have here the list of all completed and all ongoing originally signed. List of items intended to consign, originally signed. We have here attachment of CPR and certificate of good manufacturing practice. And we have here the omnibus warrant statements, originally signed and sealed. With the FPA. For the tax clearance, April 15, 2025. For the LTO, valid until May 2027. We have here the company profile, the manpower, and the authorized representatives. For the price offer, originally signed with electronic copy. We have here IDS Medical Systems Philippines, on time and safe. Letter of intent, originally signed. we have here the SEC registration. For the provincial permit, valid until December. And for the BIR, we have here the list of all ongoings, originally signed. List of consigned items and lending, originally signed with CPR, certificate of analysis, and CGMP. For the SOR statement, originally signed and sealed, and for the tax clearance, valid until June 2025, LTO, drug distributor, valid until December 2025, and for the company profile, manpower list, and authorized representatives.
Kapag ITR yun, ano pag ITR?
For the financial of IDS medical systems, we have the consignment form, originally signed, and electronic card. For Hilandis Kidmaker Incorporated, receive on time and filled. Letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the like registration. And for the provincial permit, since na-submit niya po is medical and laboratory, we have here for the drugs and medicine. For the BIR of the lending, we have here the income tax return attached with the financial statement. List of all completed and all ongoing, originally signed. List of completed and all ongoing. List of consigned items, pendant, originally signed, with attachment of certificate of product registration, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practice. We have here the omnibus sworn statement. Originally signed. For the tax clearance, valid until May 2025. For the LTO, valid until March 2026. And we have here the company profile, manpower list, and the authorized representative. We have here the price offer. originally signed, and the electronic stock. For Mark Work Philippines, receive on time and seal. Letter of intent, originally signed. We have here check registration. We have here the certificate of registration from BIR. Full sale of pharmaceutical products. List of all ongoing contracts, originally signed. We have here attachments. List of consigned items intended, originally signed with attachment of CPR. Certificate of analysis and certificate of good manufacturing practice. We have here the omnibus sworn statement. Originally signed and sealed. Tax clearance valid until July 2025 for the LPO, August 2027. Company profile, manpower, and the authorized representative. For the price offer, originally signed and with electronic. Right. Next one is the Alcafin Pharma and Medical Supply distribution. Receive on time and filled. Letter of intent, originally signed. We have here DTI registration. Valid until March 2027. For the provincial permit, valid until December 2025. List of all completed and all ongoing. Originally signed with attachment. List of consigned items intended. Originally signed with attachment of CPRs. And certificate of good manufacturing practice. And certificate of analysis. We have here the omnibus sworn statement. That's originally signed and sealed. And for the tax clearance, valid until September 2025. For the LTO, drug distributor, valid March 2025. And we have here the company profile, manpower, and the authorized representative. Ito, flex ko ulit. For the price offer, on the deal, originally signed, and with electronic drive. We have here Natra Quad Incorporated, receive on time and sealed. Letter of intent originally signed, which checks registration, provincial permit, expired, but with attachment of receipt for 2025. We have here the VIR registration, retail of pharmaceutical products. We have here the list of all ongoing originally signed. List of consigned items intended, originally signed, with attachment of CBR, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practice, certificate of non-inclusion in the blacklist, originally signed and sealed, for the tax clearance, valid until August 2025, for the license to operate the drug distributor, November 2027. We have here the company profile, the manpower, and the authorized representatives. Price offer, we have here the electronic file, originally signed. We have here Surgeon Pharma, received on time and sealed.
Openings pa rin. Yan ang mabasa. Critical ba?
Ano nang pangit po ito?
Sino pa ganun sa puti intake?
Tingnan mo na.
Ano RG ba? Diba? Ganun malabas.
For Zircon Pharma, we have the letter of intent, originally signed. DTI certificate, valid until April 2028. For the provincial permit, Zircon Pharma, we ask for the provincial permit. Zircon Pharma, wala po provincial permit. Check na ako kung ano yan. Zircon. Zircon.
Hindi, di mo na.
Provincial. Provincial. For Zircon Pharma, we don't have the provincial permit submitted.
No case for the representative from the pharma. Or are you in the work Wala ka sa atin. Wala ka sa atin. Pati sa subsidy.
Wala po sa
Wala ma'am sa online. Hindi na.
Subsidy table sila.
BIM.
Yes.
Attorney. Attorney.
Wala ma'am.
Wait pa ba?
Financial yan.
Okay. Oh, pala.
Wala, kung hindi baka nahulog ka rin.
Wala, string na lang yun.
Wala to. Wala.
Audit.
Nagpabayad kay Dayan. Sir. Dayan ba? Wala nagbayad. Awan nagbayad, sir. Kung Provincial ba? For Zircon Pharma, it is provincial permit. Yes, sir.
Kaya nga, ba't mo pinag-wala? Kung wala ka po na, di ba? Gusto niyo. Wala ka pa.
I-pupunin ko namin.
Kaya pagsabi na,
Stop na natin. Stop na natin.
Oh. Ginawa natin kapon, yung wala ko.
I-take note na natin.
okay.
Pero wala kasi siyang representative dito. Wala rin representative sa board.
Yan. Kaya ano na lang natin. I-doubt natin. So, the returning fee.
Parang ano narinig.
So, we will be returning the envelope to the supplier.
Next one is the Clearview Pharmaceutical. Clearview Pharmaceutical, we have here a letter of intent and signed. For the Clearview Pharmaceutical,
Oo, it's not.
Wala din.
Clearview Pharmaceutical,
So, we need
Letter of intent.
for Clearview Pharmaceuticals, unsigned intent.
sige, like, it will be returning the envelope to the supplier.
Asan siya? Siya ba? Is he there?
Next one Pharma Marketing Incorporated. Receive on time and seal.
Maganda yung
Oh, next. Tabi ko nga din.
the first part.
For one Pharma, letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the sex registration. We have here the provincial permit, valid until December 2025. For the BIR registration, importer, wholesaler, and distributor. For the list of completed and all ongoing, originally signed.
Malu-malu matanda itu ya. Dito.
We have here the list of consigned items intended, originally signed with attachment of CPR. CPR and CGN. And certificate of analysis. For the omnibus form statement, originally signed and sealed. For the tax clearance, valid until June 2025. For the LTO drug distributor, valid until October 2026. We have here the company profile, the manpower list, and the authorized representatives. For the price offer, originally signed with electronic file. For the BTV General Merchandise, receive on time and sealed. Letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the DTI registration, valid July 2027. Provincial firm.
Dini.
We have here the provincial permit, submit original. And we have here the ongoing and completed projects, originally signed with attachment. We have here the ongoing list of consigned items intended. For the page 3, the authorized representative did not sign, but with certified true copy signed. No signature on the list of items intended, but with signature on the certified true copy.
Original sign.
Walang sign.
Oo, saan siya?
PCV,
by representative of
So again, for BCB, we will return the envelope. I will need the original sign copy. Kasi kung hindi ko siya picture
Next one is Biason Pharmaceutical Products Ratio.
about info.
We have here letter of intent, original design. We have here DPI, valid until March 2026. For the BIR, we have here the retail of pharmaceutical products. And for the provincial permit, dealers of drugs and medicines. Next one is the list of all completed and all ongoing and signed. Third. Biason Pharmaceutical. Meron siya.
Yung gagawin natin pag-bench. Oo. Gawin natin kung meron yan. Naman dito. Oo, walang firma. Tapos hindi naman ikaw si ano, si
Rizal.
Rizal. Ako. Saan yung gagawin? Ito siya, dito siya. Yan bang in-offer mo ka? So, in-offer mo ka na. Ngayon ka na ba mag-offer ng part? Naka na ibang copy ng next week. Oo nga. So, we will be returning na lang and then anyway, kung magpapari-post then get addendum na consignment kung kulang. May product ka na hindi so in 31st again
I'm not like that. Next one is the Just Right Healthcare Incorporated. Received on time and sealed.
Nalagay nila sa kapulo ng person sa iyo.
Anyway, ano mo lang supply? Okay naman yung 30 na. Post quality. Para mag-o. Ay, mga half sign.
For Just Right, we have the letter of intent. Electronically signed. We have here the set registration. We have here the BIR. For the provincial permit, drugs and medicine, February 25 issued, February 25 to until December. We have here just right. For the completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachment. The list of consigned items intended for consignment, originally signed with attachment of CPR. CPR and CGMP. Wait lang, sir. We have here the omnibus or statement, unsigned, with seal.
Patay na naman. Omnibus na naman. Wala, dire-diretsong
That's right.
BQ. Omnibus pa naman yun.
Omnibus pa naman yan.
Ayan.
Paano yung kapagado dyan? Ginawa mo! Ay, yan. Balik na lang natin. Dapat kasi pinipirmahan mo muna before firma ng lawyer.
Next one is the Corbridge Group Philippines Incorporated. Receive on time and sealed.
Pang ilan na yun? Ay, may hirap ka.
Dire-diretso na nga.
Wala man lang sinabi.
Ano sampu yung
Sampu yung
sinabi
sabi
mo?
Ay, ano?
Dire-diretso.
Apat pa.
Tawad di maagas.
Sangit lang ah.
Ay, madami pa ito.
For Corbridge, we have here the letter of intent originally signed.
Tapos may pagpapito.
Fact registration for the provincial permit, December 2025. And for the PORs, wholesaling retail of pharmaceutical products. And for the statement of similar projects. We have here list of completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachments. List of consigned items intended, originally signed with attachment of CPR, certificate of analysis, certificate of good manufacturing practice, for the omnibus, originally signed and sealed, clearance May 2025. For the LCO, drugs trader, June 2025. And we have here the company profile, the manpower, and the authorized representative. So, financial price offer, we have the electronic file. And the list, we have here originally signed. Next one is the Panho Medical Trading Incorporated, received on time and sealed.
Yun, alis yun.
Letter of defense, originally signed. We have here the set registrations. for the provincial permit to submit the official copy. And we have here the BIR, Retail of Pharmaceutical. We have here the list of completed and all ongoing, originally signed with attachments. And for the list of items attended, originally signed with attachments of certificate of analysis, CGMP, CPR. We have here the omnibus sworn statement, originally signed and sealed. We have here the tax clearance valid until December 2025 and LPO September 2027 and the company profile, manpower, and the authorized representative.
Saan yung financial na
For the price offer, we have here the electronic file. And signed list. We have here the latest Pharma International received on time and field.
klaseng seal.
For the length, we have here letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the sex registration. We have here the certificate of registration from the IR, Retail of Pharmaceutical Products. Sorry. We have here the provincial permit to submit official copy. We have here the list of completed, originally signed, with attachment. List of consigned items, originally signed with attachments of CPR, certificate of analysis, and CGMP. We have here the omnibus sworn statement, signed and sealed. We have here the tax clearance valid January 30, 2026, and LTO January 2027. We have here the company profile with the manpower list and authorized representatives. For the price offer, we have here the list. Originally signed and electronic file. The Consignment Pharma received on time and sealed.
Meron pa isang crate. Meron pa isang crate.
Konti lang.
Envelope. A folder. Consignment Pharma We have here letter of intent, original design, GTI certificate valid audit 2025. For the provincial permit until December 2025, you have here the BIR, income tax return, and list of completed and all ongoing, originally signed, with attachments. List of consigned items intended, originally signed, with attachment of CPR, certificate of analysis, and CGMP. We have here the automated foreign statement, originally signed and sealed, tax clearance valid until July 2025, LTO November 2027, and we have here the company profile and the authorized representative.
Ayun.
Pagod na siya.
Wait lang. Ano yun?
For the price offer of the owner, we have here originally signed with electronic sign. We have here Globo Asiatico Enterprises. Received on time and sealed. Letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the registration. For the provincial permit to submit official copy. And for the BIR, we have here wholesale of medical and pharmaceutical products. List of completed and all ongoing, originally signed, with attachments. List of consigned items intended, originally signed, with CPR, CGMP, for the non-inclusion in the blacklist, we have here originally signed and sealed. For the tax clearance, valid until December 2025. For the LTO, we have here December 2026. And we have here the company profile, the manpower list, and the authorized representative. For the price offer, electronic file, and the deed. Originally signed. We have here Consignment pharmaceutical product, received on time and sealed. Wala na sir. Nag-stop na. Nag-stop na yung
Yung dire-diretso.
Supplement letter of intent originally signed with ECI valid until July 2025 with Provincial for lead. And BIR certification. For the ongoing and completed projects. We have here certification from Supplement. This is to certify that our company Supplement pharmaceutical product distribution has no ongoing contracts on government and private. This certification is being issued for the consignment requirements of Benguet by the general manager.
There was
We have here the completed of similar products, originally signed with attachments. For the list of intended items, originally signed with attachment of CDR. CGMP. For the omnibus foreign statement, originally signed and sealed. For the tax clearance, May 2025. For the LTO, September 2027. And we have here the company profile and the manpower list. Price offer, we have here the list. Originally signed and with electronic file. We have here our Xter Pharma. For our Xter Pharma, we have the letter of intent, originally signed. PPI registration valid until August 2026. The Provincial for lead valid until December 2025. And we have here the BIR, so sale of pharmaceutical products. And for the list of ongoing products, we have here originally signed with attachments. Wala yung list. List ng product. Contained items. For the list of consigned items intended, we don't have the checklist for our Xter Pharma. Okay. We have here attachment of CPR, certificate of analysis, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practice. For the sworn statement, we have here originally signed and sealed. Tax clearance valid until December 2025. The LTO until January 2026. We have here the company's profile. And for the sworn statement, we have here originally signed and sealed. Tax clearance valid until December 2025. The LTO until January 2026. We have here the company's profile. And for the sworn statement, we have here originally signed and sealed. Tax clearance valid until December 2025. The LTO until January 2026. We have here the company's profile. sa manpower list. For our experts offer with electronic files, of items, fine copy. Metabolic Pharmaceutical Corporation, receive on time and seals. For the letter of intent, originally signed with electronic signature. We have the SEC registration. Provincial print. For metabolic, may request for the provincial permit. Metabolic. Okay, sorry. Okay, we have here the provincial permit of metabolic. Official copies. We have here the impact after term. And for the ongoing, we have here none on the similar. We have here completed contract with attachments. Okay, for the list of consigned items intended, originally signed with attachment of CPR, CGMP, and we have here the omnibus foreign statement, originally signed and notarized. We have the tax clearance valid until February 2026, and the LTO is February 2026 also. We have the company profile and the manpower list and the authorized representative. For the price offer, we have the electronic files and the list with signature. We have here Curamed Pharmacy. Receive on time and sealed. For Curamed, letter of intent signed. We have here the DTI until July 2025. We have here the provincial permit, the admin official copy, and we have here the VIR. For the list of completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachments. For the list of consigned items, we have here originally signed with attachment of CPR, certificate of good manufacturing practice, and for the omnibus, originally signed and authorized. For the LP, ay tax relevance po pala. August 2025. For the LTO, August 2027. And for the company profile of pyramid, and the manpower list, and the authorized representative. For the price offer, we have here the electronic file, and the list signed. Here, paano pag hindi ginamit yung format? Wala. Next one is the Benguet pharmaceutical products distribution. Receive on time and sealed. Next word.
Sus.
Pharmaceutical products and distribution. Letter of intent and sign. We will not go through with the opening. Medword. Medword pharmaceutical product distribution. Pero baka medline siya.
Pero
Parang bakit nagkasabi?
magkaiba yung papel.
Medword. Medword or medline?
Next.
We have here Consignment marketing, receive on time and sealed. I'm sorry.
Tapos yung lalaki ko. Hindi siwilik. Siwilik pa. Short.
Consignment marketing. We have here letter of intent, originally signed, DTI until March 2028. With provincial permit of 2025. To submit official copy and for the certificate of registration for VIR, retail of pharmaceutical. For the statement of completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachments, and for the list of items suspended, originally signed with attachment of CPR, CGMP, and for the omnibus form statement, signed and notarized. For the tax clearance, valid until February 18, 2025. 18.
February 18. Claims. Validity.
February.
18.
Ano lang ngayon?
Wala.
Last week, February
21.
Attorney marketing.
Notice should be validated from the
Yes. Dapat inatag kita. Bali, inaantay na lang kung may considerations na tax. Paano submitted na po sa inscription.
Japan. Sila dapat ada Jacob.
Ang
Dapat ada si
dito sa municipal ng bagay sa region. Yes. Yeah.
Ano? Was paid on 2024.
ay online na mag-edit. Ano di ba nagkita pa ka ng nag-quad mo agad
Binayaran niya?
nag-file na
Yeah.
barbaro like it, di ba dala tati atang sa mga
Na nag-file na po.
barbaro or on the process.
Yeah, to submit mo. Yan ba yan? Napakita mo. Yan yung pinanotin lang kakapit. Thank you po.
Sige.
Thank you po.
And for the LTO, we have for the LTO, we have here the drug distributor and wholesaler until January 2027. And for the company profile and the authorized representative.
Thanks.
For the price offer, we have here the electronic file, and for the list, signed copies. We have here Distribution Solution Philippines Incorporated, received on time and sealed.
Clear.
Letter of intent of distribution regionally signed. We have here the SEC registration, BR certificate registration. For district team, the request for the provincial permits. District field. Walang district field.
Sige, check lang. Okay.
Mix na naman. Sorry. We have here the provincial permit, drugs and medicines for 2020. For the list of all ongoing contracts,
Bakit?
Originally signed with attachments. List of consigned items intended, originally signed with attachment of CPR and certificate of good manufacturing practice and certificate of analysis. For the omnibus foreign statement, originally signed and notarized. For the tax clearance valid until November 2025. For the LTO, January 2026. And for the company profile, the manpower list and the authorized representative. For distribution, electronic file, and the list of items with signature. We have here Macro Pharma Corporated, received on time and sealed. We have here letter of intent from Macro Pharma, originally signed
May supli dito.
with certificate of registration. We have here the provincial permit valid until December 2025. And for the BIR. And we have here the list of completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachments. List of consigned items intended, originally signed with CPR, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practice. For the on-book form statement, originally signed and notarized. For the tax clearance, valid until January 2026. For the LTO, valid until April 2028. Next, we have here the company's profile. The company profile and the manpower list and the authorized representative. For the price offer, we have here the list with sign and electronic profile. We have here the Vistara Pharmaceutical Incorporated, received on time and sealed. For this paragraph, we have the letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the SEC registration. We have here the provincial permit for drugs and medicines. And we have here the BIR, retail sale of pharmaceutical goods. And for the list of completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachment. And list of consigned items intended, originally signed with certificate of product registration and certificate of good manufacturing practice. For the omnibus sworn statement, we have here originally signed and notarized. For the tax clearance, July, valid until July 2025. For the LTO, valid until January 2028. We have here the company profile, the manpower, and the authorized representatives. We have here the price offer, originally signed with electronic file. Medhouse Pharma Incorporated, receive all time and sealed.
Ano yung napirmahan? Yung pinaka- Ito, ito. Hindi na ako.
Medhouse Pharma. Ito naman yung copy 1. Medhouse Pharma yung copy 1 sa copy 2. For Medhouse Pharma, we have here the letter of intent, originally signed by the general manager. We have here the registration, provincial permit until December 2025. We have here the BIR, and the list of all completed and all ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachments. List of consigned items intended. Originally signed with certificate of product registration, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practice. For the omnibus sworn statement, originally signed and notarized. Tax clearance valid until February 2026. LTO, October 2026, and we have here the company profiles, manpower list, and authorized representatives. For the price offer, electronic file and the list, we have here signed copy. We have here Dynasty Pharmaceuticals, received on time and sealed. For the letter of intent, the necessary originally signed for the TPI, valid until July 2028. For the provincial permit, valid until December 2025. And we have here the BIR, wholesale of pharmaceutical products. For the statement of similar projects, we have here originally signed with attachment. For the list of items, signed copy with certificate of product registration. Certificate of analysis. And certificate of good manufacturing practice. For the sworn statement and the non-inclusion of the black list, originally signed and authorized. For the tax clearance valid until March 2025 and LTO of June 2027. We have here the company profile. And the authorized representative. For the price offer, we have here the electric file and signed copy of the list. We have here Medline distributor. Receive on time and seal.
Mananang.
For the Medlight distributor, we have here letter of intent, originally signed with DTI valid until January 2029 and with provincial permit for drugs and medicines. And we have here the DIR. And for the list of completed and ongoing contracts, originally signed with attachment. And for the list of consigned items and vendors, originally signed with CPR. And certificate of good manufacturing practice. For the omnibus sworn statements, originally signed and notarized. For the tax clearance until July 2025. For the LTO, we have here until September 2027. We have here the company profile, the manpower list, and the authorized representative.
Tapos nakaganyan pa.
For headline, we have here the electronic file and the list. Signed copy. We have here Unicare Pharma Trading and Genuine Merchandise. Receive on time and sealed. Unicare Pharma Trading, we have here the letter of intent, originally signed. CPI, valid until November 2028. Provincial permit until 2025 December. And we have here the DIR.
Salve.
And for the list of contracts, we have here originally signed with attachments. And for the list of consigned items intended,
Admit lang.
originally signed by the slide with attachment of CPR, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practices. We have here the omnibus foreign statement. Signed and notarized. For the tax clearance valid until June 2025. For the LTO, December 2025. And we have here the company profile with the manpower list and the authorized representatives. We have here Unicare, we have the electronic file and the signed copy of the list. We have here the Oxford distribution. Receive on time and sealed.
Ano?
For the Oxford distribution, we have the intent to consign. Sign for the sex registration. We have here the provincial permit.
Dalawa pa tapos na.
We have here the BIR registration. We have here the ongoing contracts, originally signed. With attachment. And for the list of consigned items intended.
Okay.
Originally signed with CPR. And PGM. For the non-blacklisted, we have here Originally signed and notarized. Tax clearance, valid until December 2025. LTO, August 2025. Company profile, manpower list, and the authorized representative.
Hindi mo ba prefer?
Yeah.
Hindi mo prefer?
Record mo nila yan. Hindi mo kilala. For Oxford price offer, we have 30 USD and the Oxford distribution. Yes, after the list, sign copy. Ito,
Ano?
Sina, TRXB Pharma, ito. The XB Pharma, si Speed Cure Pharma, and Benguet Enterprises. Late na nasa yung envelopes nyo, so pabalik din namin yung folders nyo. Thank you. And then sa other suppliers na yung suppliers for the medical supplies and nursing supplies, we will be opening your your envelopes by 1 p.m. Tapos yun natin yung tapang drugs and medicine. Then we have it upgrade at 1 p.m.
For PNP and medical supplies and general merchandise, receive on time and tip. Nag-letter than action. Refer ko pa. Ano mo magaling na ang arm?
Ligo ka ko ya. At gamit din ako kapit iji dito. Kasi na ako hanggang ko lang din siya na update gamit din ako kapit ya. Kaya nga awan gitu. Natuto ko sa like
For PMP, we have a letter of intent, originally signed. We have here the DTI by June 2027.
And we have further revision permit
For 2025. We have here the annual income tax return. For the list of projects, originally signed with attachments. For the list of consigned items intended. Signed copy and attachment of CPR. and certificate of good manufacturing practice. And for the omnibus, we have here originally signed and authorized. For the tax clearance, August 2025. And for the LTO, July 2025. And we have here the company profile, the manpower, and authorized representative. Did you Oxford? For PNP, we have the electronic file and the list. With signature. We have here Consignment Medical Enterprises.
Copy 1, copy 2. Hirap mo naman copy. Ang dami naman copy.
Nasanay ko sa yakan.
Sa iyo po yan sa saka. Ay. For Consignment, we have here the letter of intent, signed, check registration. Ano ba ito yung provincial permit? Provincial permit. Ano yung kakasing point? Kung di sa mga kawas pa rin ka. Oh my gosh!
Hindi, maganda lang po ni sir. Tayo unod na natin.
Provincial permit, we have here the Consignment for 2025. We have here the DIR certification. For the list of projects, we have here originally signed with attachments. And for the list of consigned items intended, for the list of consigned items intended, unsigned copy, with the second copy.
Yung ibang copy niyo sir.
For the second copy.
Wala siyang second page. Baka dapat yung next page. Baka may next page.
Katakot naman kasi ganyan.
Daan na lang.
Okay, for the
Per page yung ginawa nila. Marami pa. Dapat yung ganun dito yung
Paano natin natataman yung last page?
dito. Kaya dapat yun.
For the list of intended, we have here signed copy with CPR and CDMP. For the sworn statement, originally signed and authorized. With the tax clearance until May 2025. For the LTO, valid until February 2028. And we have here the company profile with manpower and the manpower. For standard medical enterprises, we have here the consignment list with signature and electronic filing.
Late.
Pati nila?
For
Pink? Red.
the last one, we have here Seal Pharma Well. Receive on time and
Diba?
receive.
Nag-break. Break the break about Like what na lang ito? Sorry, baka
For Seal Pharma, we have here letter of intent signed with sex registration. We have here the provincial permit valid until December 2025. We have here the BIR. We have here the list of completed and all ongoing contracts, signed, paid attachments, list of consigned items intended,
konti lang.
signed copy with attachment of CPR, certificate of analysis, and certificate of good manufacturing practice. And we have here the omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. For the tax clearance valid until November 2025, and the LTO until August 2025, we have here the company profile and the manpower also. And the authorized representative, Ms. Rafael. And for the list of items, we have here the electronic file and signed copy of the list.
Saan siya pang Ay,
For the drugs medicine. For the nursing and medical, we continue at 1 p.m. Thank you. Tulong! Bakit kasi?